Varanasi is like the straw that broke the camel's back. This is like another world experience, isn't it? I think we're at the point where it's just not worth the drain on us mentally. In our 2 months spent traveling India, we were told many times that if we wanted to experience true peace, we needed to visit the city of Varanasi. And we thought this sounded like the perfect way to end our time in this country. We're Matt and Caitlin, 2 Aussies who have taken a year off work to travel. And we hope you come along with us in this video as we discover that the word peace has many different meanings. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Good morning!
Hello!
If you can even hear us over the beeping. We're in Varanasi.
We got here yesterday afternoon.
Yes.
We checked into our homestay.
It's
it was
lovely.
Pretty tricky to find, but once you know where it is, it's easy to find. It's in a few little back alleys and
just off the main drag, so it's nice and quiet, but it's close to the.
It is.
We've got 3 full days in Varanasi. This is our last stop in India before we fly out of India. So I think it's going to be good to just embrace our last bit of Indian chaos.
100%, yeah.
So yeah, today's our first day exploring. We're just going to walk down towards the river where all the ghats are, and yeah, we'll suss that out a little bit more once we get there.
That's apparently where it all happens, eh?
Yes, so go have a look.
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
Okay, we're now on a bit of a walking street, so it's a bit less chaotic.
Motorbike street.
Yeah, we've still got a bit to go. I think it was about 1.8 k's or so from the hotel down to the ghats. So we trudge on. Okay, we've made it to the river Ganges. All right. It is so like barren on the other side, isn't it?
It's a weird feeling. Could you look at the other side of the creek, on the side that we're on?
And there's people everywhere.
Buildings everywhere.
There's so many boats.
It's so busy.
So many people swimming over there. We're not actually sure how much we'll film along here. We'll fill you in on exactly what's going on here once we get to a quiet, shady spot. Just allow ourselves to take it in. But yeah,
we're just not sure how the actual system works.
Yeah, we don't want to capture footage of things that's insensitive. So we'll take it easy, but we'll fill you in on what's going on in a minute. Okay, so we've just walked around for about an hour and a half. It's really hot. It's like 37 degrees or something, and it's the middle of the day, and there was just no shelter from the sun, and yeah, we just needed water. So we found a little cafe here. I'll give a bit of a backstory about why we came to Varanasi, I guess. So essentially, Varanasi, or Banaras, is in the state of Uttar Pradesh, or UP, and it's located on the banks of the river Ganges. It's considered the spiritual capital of India, and apparently is one of the oldest and continuously inhabited cities in the world. Varanasi is the ultimate pilgrimage location for Hindus who believe that the water of the river Ganges have the power to wash away the sins of those who bathe in it, and that those who die on the land of Varanasi are broken out of the reincarnation cycle. So the city is known for its many ghats along the river, which are embankments of steps where people perform rituals. Along the riverfront are many people bathing and performing funerals and cremations. We didn't get the most footage because we don't want to be insensitive towards the funerals and the rituals. So yeah, we don't have a whole lot to show, but hopefully that just paints a little bit of a picture about why it's such a special place. So Matt and I just walked along the riverfront for about, I don't know, maybe a kilometre before finding this cafe. It was really stimulating, and to be honest, my heart was pounding pretty much the whole time, and I was pretty on edge. As we walked, there was just your typical throng of crowds, your boat drivers and rickshaw drivers trying to get your business. beggars asking for money. There was men on the sidewalk with cobras, like maybe a meter, not even that, from our feet. Like we'd look down and oh my god, there's a snake. They're trying to get us to like engage with them. There's just cows, dogs, goats, smells, shops, cooking, fire. Like it's all going on. It's quite intense. There's lots of rituals, lots of lineups to get into temples, and we don't really understand exactly what's going on, so that doesn't help our situation. As we walked, we saw some smoke plumes and large piles of wood all stacked up in the one area. So we walked along, and it was actually a cremation site. There was people just casually sort of sitting around, and at one point there was a whole body, I suppose, like wrapped up in cloth. So we couldn't see, but you could tell it was a body under there, and I guess they were just waiting. The family was waiting for their turn for the cremation. So we walked up the steps and we could see all the piles of wood burning, and as we're going I've realised as I'm walking that I could actually see the head of a body sticking out of the flames, also burning, I suppose. Neither of us really had much time to take in what was happening. Like we didn't really feel comfortable just standing there watching, and there was crowds everywhere, so we just kept moving. But yeah, that was pretty intense, and I think we'll just reflect on that. It didn't feel sad or traumatic or anything. It was just felt like a way of life here. Just felt accepted. So it's interesting. I think we'll venture back out and hopefully scope it out a little bit more again later. Roasty toasty out there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's dropped at all.
We are heading out to dinner now. I'll show you what it's like on the streets of Varanasi at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night time. Okay, we've opted for
just a classic Western meal.
Well, kind of a hybrid. I'm getting a aloo tikki burger, which is like a potato spice burger, I suppose, and a lassi. I love lassies. And
It just said club sandwich, but
and
I don't know what's on that.
and an Oreo milkshake.
Yeah. What do you think?
Chips are good. Haven't tried the burger yet.
What was it again?
Aloo, desi aloo tikki. Potato spice. I don't know.
Superb.
The bill was 651 rupees for dinner for everything, including a few bottles of water. Not bad. Alright, home now. Back to our cozy little room. Can't fault it, hey. Oh, the mattress is a bit hard, but it's okay. Call it a night. Tomorrow morning, we're going to get up early, get out before the heat, and go and look at the ghats again. Morning, everyone.
Hello.
We're going to go back down to the ghats. Hopefully, we've beaten some of the traffic, but it's pretty much daylight out here already, so
Yeah.
I'm feeling like it might be a bit busy.
I think it's a little bit better, but Well, I guess we're just mainly hoping to dodge the massive
heat.
lineup and the crowds.
And the heat.
And the heat.
Yeah, the lineup as
to
well.
some of the temples.
So anyway, we'll try our luck.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's like empty on the streets. Well, she's busy, even at 6:20 in the morning. Oh gosh. Maybe everyone comes down for sunrise.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why there's so many people sitting around, because the sun's obviously just come up recently. Okay, we're here at I believe the entrance to the temple. There's not a big massive lineup like yesterday, so that's a start. Maybe it's not open yet, we'll find out. It is a big area in here and we're trying to find the right gate for us.
We're standing in the wrong line.
Yeah, we don't know where we're going now. We're just back in the back streets by the looks. Heading
Going through about 10 corners that keep saying gate 4.
Yeah, so we'll find out. Oh here, gate 4. Easy way to reach temple, gate number 4 main road. Reckon that's legit?
No, I guess so.
So we were heading for the Shri Kashi Vishwanath Temple. Unfortunately, we're going to abort mission for seeing the big temple. I'm sure it's beautiful and worth it, and I still kind of want to go, and I'm a little bit upset, but there are so many people here, even at 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. We don't know where is the right place to buy tickets and where to leave our bags, and I think we're at the point where it's just not worth our mental the drain on us mentally, so we're just going to head back to the river and, I don't know, do something else. It's not going to happen, not this time. It's okay. The streets through here are so small and narrow, and basically only scooters can get through. You're a big mama, aren't you? So we made our way back to one of the burning crematorium places, and we found a little like temple spot to go up on and sort of have an overlook over it. And there was a few different burnings in process. Some were nearly done, some they were cleaning the ashes and loading them onto like a blanket to go into the river. Some they were loading up the fire, and we actually saw a lady get brought from her bathing onto the fire, all stacked up and then lit, and yeah, we could see parts of her burning, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Namaste.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Bestest of friends. There's some really impressive buildings along the riverfront, and we've noticed it looks like a lot of them are on angles, like the ground has started sloping underneath them. It would look, I think, really awesome from a boat. Hello. Oh yeah, sure. So we're heading towards the Alamgir Mosque. Probably got that wrong. But it's a Mughal style 17th century mosque. And apparently lots of people bathe and whatnot in front of the steps in front of it. So go have a look. Okay, we're here at the mosque, taking our shoes off, paid 100 rupees each, and I think we'll go in shortly. The man's just getting the door unlocked, I think.
See here?
Yes.
And then he's come back to...
Okay, okay.
You come down.
We're the only ones here.
I'm not sure if they
Are open?
Normally open at this time. I think he's made an exception, this fella.
Wow. Hey, Matt. It's an awesome view up here,
This is
isn't
unreal,
it?
yeah.
We're on the roof. You can walk around with all the big domes and
I
stuff.
love looking around and seeing all the rooftops.
Yeah, that.
Like there's people out everywhere on top of the houses.
Matt's like, what's this guy doing on the roof? And I'm like, which roof, Matt? There's like 100. This is really cool. I'm really glad we came up here.
It's such a great view of the whole River Ganges, hey?
Yeah. And I just can't get over how like barren this side is, and there's just congregations of people and either camels, I think. You can't see them in the camera, but you can see the silhouette of camels over there, and it's like another world, isn't it?
Yeah,
so when we were watching the crematorium earlier, there was a man there explaining a few things to us, and we're not sure exactly what his role was, but we gave him a donation for the homeless people. Apparently he took us down into where the fire is and showed us a few things. Anyway, he was explaining that there's 5 categories of people that can't be cremated, and I can only remember 3 of them, but there was children, pregnant women, and people with leprosy cannot be cremated. He said they just get weighted down with bricks and taken out into the river and dropped in the river. So yeah, it's a bit different to think about the fact that not only is there a lot of ashes of burnt people in the river, but also whole bodies. So this is like another world experience, isn't it?
It's very, very different for us.
Yeah, very hard to wrap our heads around, but very interesting. Very glad we're here.
Yeah, for sure.
I could stand here for so long and just observe. The more you look, the more you see. It's quiet up here too, which is
this town's what? One of the oldest
continuously inhabited cities in the world.
Yeah, that's
and it's the
pretty cool, hey?
Spiritual capital of India.
The guide at the crematorium was saying that there's a fire there. He showed us that apparently it's been burning for 3,500 years. So.
Yeah, and that's where the fires are lit.
Yeah.
Individual cremations begin with that same flame, the flame of Lord Shiva, I think he said.
Okay.
Alright, we'll head back down and home. Bit more of a lineup now, hey Matt?
Oh, for sure. Not that we went in, but
yeah, we didn't go in
find the
anyway.
place. But
Wow, it continues all the way on the other side around here. Oh my gosh!
that is full on, hey.
And that lineup went so far inside that temple as well. That'd be like nearly a kilometre long, I reckon. It's okay. No, thank you. No, it's okay, thank you. Alright, hello again. It is 5:20 in the afternoon. We're going to head back out one last time.
Yes.
Today's our last day here in Varanasi, and the one thing we haven't seen and are hoping to see is the Ganga Aarti
Yeah, so
ritual, I think it's called.
It starts at 6 o'clock.
6 till
as far
7.
as we're aware, so we're going to go down to the river and hopefully catch that.
We're a little bit both dreading the big 1.8 kilometre walk or so to the river. We're getting a bit tired, I think, but this is our last destination in India. We actually fly out of India
Tomorrow.
the next day. So
Yeah.
this is our last sort of outing. So
It's been a long time here, hasn't it?
It has.
What'd you say? 9 weeks? 9
we've been
weeks
in
we've been
India.
here.
Most of that South India, only the last
Yeah.
9 days or so up here in North India. And it's been busy, like Delhi, Agra,
Yeah, it has
Varanasi,
been,
all really quick after each other. So it's been a roller coaster of a holiday, that's for sure.
I think we've been talking a bit the last few days, and I think we can both agree we're both ready to move on from India. It's been absolutely fantastic.
There's been a lot of highs and quite a few lows.
Yeah. It's
But
definitely
it's opened our eyes to a lot of things and
gets you out of your comfort zone, doesn't it?
absolutely. I feel like a better person, I think, for just having more understanding of the world and
Yeah, you can
knowing
appreciate.
how important kindness and stuff like that is.
You can appreciate what you have at home,
Definitely.
can't you?
So anyway, let's go. We've got to get down by 6.
All right.
Wish us luck. Oh, that was a busy one. The hectic.
That was full up, wasn't it?
My gosh. I thought after 9 weeks in India the horns and the crowds would just be nothing to us. Instead, I think Varanasi is like the straw that broke the camel's back.
I'd almost put it as the worst town out of every single one we've been to
But
for horns.
you think we'd be used to it, like,
Yeah,
but it's the opposite. We're just so done with it right now.
so over it.
Okay, I think we're in the right spot. We're just not sure if we're gonna have to pay to stand somewhere or hopefully we can just observe. But it's like, I believe there's 7 like planks. They'll all have a person on them with like flames and doing rituals. And we're about to find out, but I think we're in the right place.
Yeah, I think this is it.
It's just starting now. It's 6:30. There's so many bugs. It's just got real windy all of a sudden.
It has.
But he finished his chant. That went for probably like 15 minutes.
Yeah, about that.
And it looks like they're getting ready for the next stage. So we'll see. But we're going to get going before the crowds, hopefully. How good was that?
Yeah.
It was different. It got a bit repetitive after a while. But we had really good seats, and I actually more so just enjoyed watching the crowd.
Yeah.
Like the
I
crowd
agree.
is so palpable, and yeah, just people watching is really cool. But anyway, let's get out of here before it gets
before it all
hectic.
finishes.
Drive. Do you know I'm looking and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up and we just sing along.